Hey guys, awesome job with the workout. Come on over. We're gonna do wellness at the whiteboard today. You guys are doing such a good job staying consistent in here, and I wanna talk to you about how what you're doing in here impacts your ability to reach your health and wellness goals. And ultimately, our mission for you is that you get to prevent and reverse chronic disease. So, when we talk about health, what is health? Health is the outcome of habits. It's not the absence of disease, which is what I saw when I was a dietitian at the hospital, people with chronic diseases, and it was a revolving door because they never got the foundational habits that they needed to prevent and reverse chronic disease. Me going in and giving them a pep talk for 5 minutes wasn't going to cut it. They really needed what you guys are getting, the foundational pieces of health. And at Healthy Steps Nutrition, we have this holistic framework where we talk about exercise, what you guys are doing here a few days a week, but we also look at nutrition, sleep, mindset, movement, support system, lifestyle, because all of these factors are influencing your ability to reach your health and wellness goals. So when we think about our ideal health, optimal health, yes, we want to stay consistent in here, doing cardiovascular and strength training. These are so important, foundational to health. But the other 23 hours of the day are just as important. And what does this look like? What is the ultimate goal here? Well, if you haven't seen the sickness, wellness, and fitness continuum, we're all here. We're all somewhere on this continuum. And this is things like measuring your blood pressure, measuring your A1C, which is your 3-month average of your blood sugar. This is one of the direct correlations in how they diagnose diabetes along with fasting blood sugar. You would get this tested when you go and get your annual visit. How many of you guys have done blood work this year? If you haven't, I'd encourage you to do it. It's always good to get that checkup every single year and see where you're at. We also look at body fat percentage. How many of you guys have done an in-body scan lately and know where you're at? Are you trending up? Are you trending down? Are you going in the direction that you want to go? If you haven't done an in-body scan, get with me and we can give you an in-body scan here. But we're all here in this spectrum, and ideally, we want to be from wellness to fitness. Because if we are over on this side, the likelihood is that we don't just have one chronic disease. The likelihood is that we have 2 or more chronic diseases. And the truth is, when we get a chronic disease, we get a medication. That medication needs another medication and more doctor visits. And it ends up costing us a lot of time, energy, and ultimately our fulfillment, our happiness, and our ability to live life to the fullest. So what do we want to do? We want to move closer to this fitness side. But let's backtrack. If we were to guess how many people are on this side, from sickness to wellness, what would the percentage of the U.S. population would you guess is on this side? Any takers? 93% of the population is over here somewhere. Maybe they're closer to wellness, but likely they're closer to sickness. 60% of the U.S. population is at sickness. They have at least one chronic disease. 40% have 2 or more. And we don't want that for you. We want you to be healthy. We know that health is the outcome of our habits. So what do we need to do? We need to stay consistent with our exercise. We need to be coming in here at least 3 to 4 times a week. We need to prioritize our nutrition and prioritize our sleep and get in community with people who are all prioritizing their health together. We want to make sure that we're stacking habits, and we don't want things to be complicated. We don't want to do too much at one time, because we know that if you try to do too much at one time, like, 75 things for 75 days at one time, it's going to leave you feeling super overwhelmed. Instead, we just want to start with one thing. You guys are already being super consistent with your exercise, so now we can look at these other pillars of health. Maybe it's time for you to start addressing your nutrition, or maybe sleep is a struggle for you, or maybe you're in a stressful season right now, and you really need ways to manage and cope with that stress so that we're not going to the kitchen. Wherever you are, if you are looking for one-on-one help, support, and accountability, we would love to be able to walk alongside you. Our nutrition and health coaching program pairs you with your own personal nutrition coach, dietitian, where they do a customized plan with you, and they keep you accountable every step of the way. You have access to the Healthy Steps Nutrition app where you can take photos of your food and they're going to give you feedback. You have check-ins every single week, and there's also daily videos and healthy recipes. We believe that something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated. We believe that health starts and is the outcome of our habits. And we want you to help you take control of your health. So if you're interested in getting started, we'd love to walk alongside you. You can come over with me and book a discovery call today where we can have a more formal conversation. But I'd love now to open it up to questions.